Anyway, welcome back to Snowrunner, everyone. We've had some dog issues, but now those are dealt with. And we've got, how much more left to do? 9% of the missions to do. Let's have a look. I think we've got quite a lot of challenges to do. Let's have a look. How many more contracts? All of those ones are done. All of those ones are done. There's one left here. Oh, and it's the biggie. It's the biggie. Let's get it done. All right. So where do we get? Deliver the oil rig to the oil field. Okay. Where are we getting it from? We're getting it from the quarry? No. We're getting it from the drowned lands? Yes. It's going all the way from the drowned lands. Crikey, O'Reilly. All right. Let's move to the... store the truck. And then go to the drowned lands garage, and we will begin this mammoth mission. The oil derrick is getting delivered. And I think the Tiger is the appropriate vehicle to do this in. 100%. Let's get them beacons immediately on. There they go. Alrighty then. So yeah, today's been a really frustrating bank holiday for me, because I did a bit of cleaning, felt good about myself, and then was like, what do I fancy playing today? And then spent the next, like, several hours procrastinating, and couldn't think of anything. Every time I put something on, I'd just get fed up of the thought of playing it, and yeah, not ideal. Right, I think I want to be facing the other way for this, because it's going to be a huge trailer. So I want to get out the main door. Okay. Why is it not letting me do the thing? Okay, so I need to pick the thing up here. Is it because this an oil rig is the oil rig drill several components? Do I need a trailer for it? Been watching Mythbusters again, fantastic series. I've seen a few of them. I see the repeats on Dave occasionally. Okay, attached trailer. Oh, okay. It needs a low saddle then apparently. Just gonna get that out the way because that is currently very in the way. I might actually bring it with me and sell it. Although you might need to be attached to it to sell it. Well, that's not going to help me. I don't think that's made it easier to pull at all. Oh my god. I'm going to have to pull it through mud now and everything. This is, I've made a rod for me on back here. I do need to get it across though, because I don't want to block this road. Oh, it's on its wheels again. That's good. Oh, I know it's not. Less good. Okay. So yeah, which myths did they bust? know they did I think they did the myth about the daddy longlegs being the most poisonous spider in the world at one point. But yeah, do you know what? That's not going anywhere. I don't care that much about it. I just know I'm going to need a trailer. How big is the oil rig drill going to be? Oh, hello. Bear's brought me his toy. Hello, Bear. You brought me your toy. Ooh, Bear. Ooh, Bear. Ooh, go. Go get it. Well, I'm back into here. Or just stare at me. Lovingly. Oh, he's a good boy. There he is. Yeah, I'm not going to want to back into that, actually, because I'm not going to be able to get out otherwise. How can you buy a trailer if there's no room? You remember that one? But they did a spider, and that's not what the daddy longlegs for the myth was. It's our daddy longlegs, the crane fly. Oh, okay. So that's a myth twice removed then, I guess. Bear, please calm down. Do I want the wide one? I don't think I do. Or do I? I think I do, you know. And I want the 3 axles. Yeah, there you go. We'll take that. Now we get to see how big it is. Oh shit. Bro. This is the longest journey it's possible to make in this. All the way from one end of the drowned lands to the other end of Zimagorsk. Oh wow, it is 5 things big. We've got the perfect trailer for it. Excellent. I was tempted to go for a smaller trailer, but I'm glad I didn't now. Holy hell, look at that. It's not that big, but I'm assuming it's going to be very heavy. Oh, this is going to be a right nightmare to get out. I'm going to take it as wide as I possibly can, and even then I don't think it's going to do it. Ooh, just about brute forcing it. Good truck. Right. We've spent a lot of fuel already, and we've only just picked up the cargo. We should make it. It shouldn't be a problem. Well, I didn't realise there was a car there in that driveway over there. Looks like a very old sort of 80s. An 80s Beamer? Maybe not. They did the wrong kind of back end. Oh shit. Oh shit. Was distracted by the car. Yeah. I'm sort of waiting on a message from the autist previously known as Mrs. Buller. Because she was supposed to be coming home today, but she's just not turned up. I've got a feeling that a mum was taking her from the farm, and a mum's probably just said, "Why didn't you come and stay at ours?" And I'll drive you back in the morning. And she's probably gone, yeah, fine. But she's not told me. So, I don't know. It's fine, I suppose. I don't need to know where she is at all times, but could have at least just sent me a little text just saying, I'm out tonight, sorry. Never mind. Soon she'll be out permanently. And we can have a nice, stable, normal life. Oh dear. I can't stand drama, you know. Can't stand it. Dear. Yeah, she was saying yesterday, oh, you know, if Bear becomes too much for you, I'll find him a place to live. I was just like, no, he's mine. And then she was saying stuff like, well, if you leave the house, it'll just be him, and that, you know, he's never had that before, which is true, I suppose. So when I go to work, I'm going to be leaving him in the house for like 8-9 hours on his own. How's he going to cope? It'll be new for him. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm going to get him a big old chew toy that he can just sort of chill with. Leave the radio on for him. Ooh, that was a bit of damage there. I'm tempted to I usually block him from coming in the living room, because at one point, because he's a chewer, we were just going to like start chewing the couch up, which is a bit of a concern, but I don't know. It might make him feel a bit better to have, you know, more than one room to go in. These are the things that Buller thinks about when he's not streaming. And he streams to stop thinking about these things, so he should stop thinking about them. Build him a nice outdoor kennel with a run. I mean, there is an outhouse. It does have an asbestos roof like, but that is crumbling, so I probably shouldn't open that up to the elements. I don't know. He doesn't. I don't think he'd do well outside. He hates being outside when he's you know, when I lock him outside because he's been a bad dog, or just, you know, if the door like blows closed, he'll just start howling out there. So I don't really want to annoy the neighbours with just him howling constantly in the back garden. I feel like that'd be a bad idea. Anyway, this drill, it's not bad. You know what I was expecting? I was expecting the really, really huge trailer that we've had in the last couple of maps, but it's just a thing that just fits on a normal trailer. Seems fairly easy in comparison. Shouldn't jinx myself though, should I? Okay then. The good thing about this trailer though is that it does limit the amount of tippage, and because it's quite a flat sort of flat thing that we're towing, I think the centre of gravity is quite low as well. So I feel like tipping is not going to be the problem here. The problem's going to be getting through all the mud and taking the tight corners. Let's fill up on fuel while we're here. May as well. And yeah, I think I'm going to take the longer route through the quarry just to get to the correct exit, so we can start in the town in Zimagorsk. Skip the really awkward bit over the mountain. Lovely stuff. Ooh, ow. Big damage. I'll get my lights on. It's getting a bit dark. Hey, Cornish! This isn't Paint Club, this is true. I felt like just having a little bit of a relax, and my hands weren't really feeling up to painting today. How are you doing anyway, Cornish? I will definitely be doing a Paint Club this Wednesday if you're up for it, by the way. Because I need to paint Farsight for a battle. Like, ideally, I need to paint the Pathfinders I've got as well, but that ain't happening. I might try and stick them together, though, just to get them, table ready. You are up for it? Yes, I'm having a game on Friday. If I don't get Farsight done, I'm going to have to use my guardsman, and I haven't got the codex for that. I've acquired the codex for the Tau. So I've been reading that a little bit today. Some of the rules and stuff. We're going to get our D6s out and we're going to do a little bit of battle. I think that'll be fun. Look up new recruit. That's what I built my army in new recruit. I've got a 1k army for the Tau, and I've got a 1k army in the Imperial Guard. Just the only way I can make up the 1k in the Tau though is if I have the Pathfinders available, which they're currently not even stuck together. So yeah, probably should get that sorted. So there's going to be a lot of sticking together for me on Wednesday, I think. And then I'm going to try and get Farsight finished. I've also realised that, like, what's the word? Canonically? Is that a word? Canonelli? I have made a mistake with Farsight. You've got most of one Krieg Engineer done today. Nice. Yeah, in the canon, Farsight very specifically has a red battlesuit. It specifies it's red, whereas I've gone with my army's colours. So yeah, I don't know whether I want to fix that or not. I don't think it'd work if I changed it. I kind of want to know what that word is now. Canonically? Is that the word? Anyway, yeah, according to the law is the word I'm looking for. The word that means that. Unless you strip the paint or reprime the model, it'll be difficult to paint over the existing paint. Yeah, it wouldn't. It wouldn't be hard at all. Because it's brown. You can put red over brown, no problem at all. Oh, I've just realised that my camera is blocking all of the various bits on the UI there. Give me a second. Allow me to move myself. That should do it. Yes, perfect. Could move a little bit further left, but now it's fine. I am just going off memory here, by the way, with my directions. That could end badly for me. I probably do need to just check the map. Yeah, we're on the correct road. This is a nice, easy one. This is the correct way. Ow! Clicked my knuckle. I don't know if the microphone picked that up. Apologies if it did. I know some people that goes right through some people. Okay. On we go. I've got enough fuel. I don't need to worry necessarily about going in there and getting fuel. I'm not even sure if the tiny little fuel trailer is still there. Oh, could you please? There you go. That's the one I wanted. Eve. Go, go, go. We will make it. We will make it. We will make it. Okay, nearly on solid ground. Right, speed and power, let's go. Power and speed. Speaking of power and speed, the next game that I really want to play has revealed itself in my mind. I was talking to Fraggle earlier about it. I want to play Gran Turismo. I want to do a Gran Turismo game. I have a couple of them. The one that I really want to play is 7 because it's new and it's, you know, but I don't want to have to buy a PS5 and I refuse to do so. So I'm going to play 6 because we've got a PS3 there. It works. So I'm gonna go looking for Gran Turismo 6. The campaign mode on Gran Turismo games is just very nice. I would say that like some of the best campaign modes in like video game history for me have always been the the long form campaigns where you start from nothing and you build up and build up, and that's basically, that describes most games, doesn't it, really? But I would say that the Master League on Pro Evolution Soccer games, RIP, well, Konami, I would say those are like some of the best campaign, single player experiences you can have in video gaming. Gran Turismo series, they've always got a very good campaign. What else would there be? I would argue that Burnout's quite good, but that's more just sort of event focused. You just like do every mission in an order. I suppose that's the same with everything. Yeah, I'm talking out my arse basically, but I really like it. It's very nice. I spent way too many hours playing. Which one was it? It was a PS2 one. I think it was Gran Turismo 4. And yeah, I played way too many hours on that. It was freaking brilliant. That was basically that, and Master League were basically my university. I should probably have been, attending lectures, you know, and doing other things like, you know, completing assignments. But I played a lot of PlayStation games. I played a lot of PlayStation 2 and Xbox. What was I playing on Xbox at the time? Oh man. I think I've ripped that tree out of the ground there. Shit. I had an original Xbox, and I can't remember what I played on it. I know I didn't have the internet when I was in uni, actually. That was a thing. Yeah, I lived in the in some condemned halls that had no internet connection. Like, apparently they'd condemned the building like 6 years before we moved in, and they just kept using it because they didn't have the funding ready for the you know, to rebuild. And yeah, so we lived in some condemned halls that were falling apart and had no internet. So for the first year of my uni life, no internet. I don't even know if we had internet in the student house that we went to either. I think, yeah, I think we didn't have any internet in there either. So it was only in the 4th year of uni. Yes, I failed a year. It was only in the 4th year that I moved into like some actual proper halls that that I ever had the internet. That's hang on, is that the way? No, it's not. It's just past here. So yeah, I couldn't play anything like Rainbow Six or anything. Couldn't play any Counter-Strike or nothing. It was a lot of Civilization. I think it was at the time Civilization 4. It was either 3 or 4. I hope it wasn't 3 because that was a very bad Civ game. Yeah, played a lot of Civilization on the PC. Oh, this isn't working. We're not going to make it around here, and I can't see a fecking thing, which is not handy. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay, so let's take it as wide as we possibly can. See if we can just yank it round. No, that one there, thank you. Come on, brute force it round. There we go. It was snagged on some trees and it just broke loose. The only game I can think of that I played a lot of on my Xbox, I'm really racking my brain here. I can't even think of anything. The only one I can think of is a game called Beautiful Katamari. But I think that was the 360. Yeah, it was. Huh. I think the Grand Theft Auto collection on the original Xbox, like Free Vice City and San Andreas. I think that there was a re-release to that on the Xbox, and I had that. And the cool thing about that one was you could there was a radio station where it would load up songs from your hard drive. Right, I need to attach the back end of this winch to something on this side here. Are you shitting me? You can't even do that. There's a telegraph pole there, but I don't know why that's not working. Oh. Right, this tiny bush. Surely that'll help. It kind of didn't. We're straddling the barrier here. Yeah, we're straddling the barrier. Can we brute force this? Can I brute force it? Why is it not letting me? Like every other one of these telegraph poles here is something I can winch onto, but all of a sudden, it's not giving me the option. I can do that tree through the wall, so that's good. Come on, brute force it. Get over the thing. Get over the thing. Oh yeah, I can't. There we go. Just have to give it a wobble. Boom. Lovely stuff. There's the fuel trailer that I parked there deliberately to help me in situations such as this. Oh my god, this is going to make it actually very hard to get around this corner. Not great. Okay. Refuel. I have to take this super fucking wide. The widest it's possible to take it. Might even need to nudge the trailer out of the way a bit. That's alright, actually. Right, let's get to the logging camp. And then it's a fairly straight shot to... Oh, I'm going to clip the inside of this one as well, aren't I? These wide trailers are a pain in the arse. Absolute menace. I don't think it helps that I can't actually see anything outside of my headlights, so it's very difficult to judge whether or not I'm going to hit the inside. Take it as wide as you can. Definitely hitting that shed. It's fine, it made it. I just don't want to hit that barrel there. Really should be drinking some tea. I've made a cup of tea for the stream. I've not yet touched it. It's still warm. This is good. Yeah, the house cleanup has officially begun anyway. Ahead of the artist formerly known as Mrs. Buller departs. Ahead of that, I'm basically cleaning up any areas that won't be that isn't currently filled with clutter. That won't be made a mess of in the meantime. The rest of the house can wait until she's gone. Oh, me bloody mum. She was like, "Oh, I'll come and help you clean." I'm like, no, thanks. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to see what I've done to this fucking place. No, thank you. I can't imagine anything more mortifying, to be honest. Okay. We need diff lock for this bit. Well, low gears. Low range gears. Oh, we are crawling forwards with this damn trailer. In fact, I no longer think we are making any progress. We can get the winch ahead. We can get that winch point ahead. Come on. I wish there was an indicator showing me, like, where the winch... There you go. Where the winch will reach. That's a setting you can turn on. I think we've breasted the worst of it. I might try and do that challenge there with this truck once when we're on our way back. We'll have the fuel for it, but we'll find out. Come on, go! Very itchy arms. Oh my god, my mouse! Stop it! Stop it, mouse! My controller just nudged my mouse. Nice. You know, on a whim, because it was on sale, and it's in my wish list on the PC, I bought Dark Souls 3. I don't know why I did it. Because I'm not going to restream it, but I think I wanted the PC version of it just so I could like just whack it on whenever I feel like it. And I forgot that it was like probably going to be a massive game, and yeah, it's like 60 odd, 70 odd gig. I was like, oh, I can't just have it on my hard drive. I need another hard drive. This machine needs a fourth hard drive that's like, I'm going to say minimum 2 terabytes SSD, which is going to be like huge. The cost is going to be prohibitive. All right, can you right? This mouse is just getting fucked by my. Sorry. I just keep hitting my mouse with me the cable on this this controller. I just moved it. All right, here we go. Willie Derrick. That's what they call me. Willie Derrick. Okay, so this is like the last contract in this area. I think last time we checked, we had 1 task we needed to do as well, and I think it was 4 competitions, maybe more. So it really is just the competitions now. One of them we know of because we failed it twice in the twin steer. We won't make that mistake again. We'll take this thing, because it will not flip, hopefully. Crikey, nighttime driving is much more difficult. We are nearly there now, I think. I think I need to get back onto Metal Gear as well. Metal Gear Solid. I've got the 2 PSP games ready to go that are like proper canon games. That's Portable Ops and Peace Walker. And apparently those both take place before most of the games we've already played. In fact, I think they take place even before Snake Eater. So that'll be fun. Hopefully. It's like old school PSP, so they only had one stick, so I don't know how the controls are gonna work. It'll be interesting. There won't be any camera movement or nothing. Right, here we go, everyone. Big mission. Almost completed. Oh, done. Complete every contract in the game. I just got an achievement there. Workaholic. Beautiful. Beautiful. We have 100% completed the base game. Well, nearly. We've still got a task to do, but I think before we do the task, I'm going to do this this competition. I don't think we'll get a gold on it, because this thing doesn't move very fast, but it's reliable, and that's more important at the moment. How does it feel to stream your second unpaid job? Oh, it felt the same when I was playing Supermarket Simulator. That game's had a lot of updates recently. Right, what the fuck are we actually doing here? Oh, we are completely stuck on the on those logs there. All right. They're not logs, they're planks. All right. Let's see if we can avoid the planks. Yes, we can. I just need to readjust. And here we go. I think any game that that takes up, you know, a significant portion of your time does sort of become an unpaid job, doesn't it? Looks at Heart of Iron 4. No idea what you mean. Mate, I felt like that on EVE Online back in the day. Me and my friend, me and Badger, we created a shipbuilding company. I made basically a trader slash hauler. I was basically a trucker in the game, but I also had the skills to sell and stuff and get the best price of stuff. And Badger was the engineer, and he used to like take the materials I got, turn them into ships, and then we'd sell them to real people on the auction house and make a fucking mint. I think we fueled at least some of the war in between two factions, because we were based sort of like on the border of two warring factions. So yeah, I think we caused a bit of grief to someone. Yeah, it's good. We were profiteering from war. War. It never changes, but it's damn profitable. Right, I'm gonna rob all of the fuel from the this truck here. There's a truck in the that's just sort of standing outside of the logging camp. I'm gonna rob all of its fuel. I think I'm gonna need it. Don't think I'm gonna make it to the fuel trailer if I don't. Come on. Right, it's soon we're going to get to the point where... no, stop winching onto stuff behind you, you absolute clown. Yeah, so we're going to get to the point where we have got so little fuel that it's going to start affecting the truck's performance. I cannot be having that. Cannot be having that. I think if the truck ahead has got not enough fuel to get us like over 2/3, I might detach the trailer and go and refuel and then come back. Probably a sensible way of doing it, rather than running out of fuel mid-mission. That would not be good. That would not make me happy. Okay, the logging camp's over this way, I think. Just to make sure. Yep. I like the way I just like paused in the middle of the muddiest bit of the road. I'm glad I didn't come back to wheel spinach. Decent bit of road there, and straight back into slop. Ew, sloppy. Okay. There we go. Right, so... I'm going to back this up into this, because I don't think it's this one. You did not participate... It is this one, actually. Okay. So, I'm going to detach the trailer here. Detach trailer. Nice. Right, let's go and check out the fuel in this truck over here. I need to get up to at least 2/3, otherwise we're not going to make it. Ooh. Yeah, no, I'm going to go back and refuel, and then we'll go and do the mission. I don't trust it with half fuel. Feels weird having to backtrack a bunch, but it's fine. It's worth doing. Oh, my engine! You know, that really hurts. Roads are much easier when you're not towing a big bastard thingamajig. Big trailer. Tokyo drifting around corners and everything. Yep, beacon is working. Just had to check. Always good to do a beacon check. Yeah, there's an invisible wall around there. I knew I was cutting it close, but there is genuinely an invisible wall around that rubble. Which we just clipped. Right, let's get this fuel. There it is over there. Just need to go over the bridge. Okay. I think this might be the last bit of the last mission in this area in Zimagorsk. I think the other competitions are in the Drownlands and the Quarry. And I think the last task is in the Quarry as well. Alrighty then, refuel. Ah, delicious, delicious fuel. Okay, let's go. Right, pretty sure this mission wants me to take the cargo to the actual garage. Which means I may actually not go the way I'm thinking of going. I might actually take it the other way, but I think both directions we go in have their risks. The way that goes through the town, which is where we are now, you have to go either down past the broken bridge or like through the mountain, both of which pose big tippy problems for... Oh my god, there's such an invisible wall around that rubble. That's twice it's caught me now. I think the mountain pass is probably the safer of the two options, but it's the slowest. But the other way would be... going, going over the river, basically going through the river next to the broken bridge. That you skip the town. That is technically the quicker route, like in terms of distance travel, but it's all mud, and there is a couple of sections which are really narrow passes with sheer drops on one side, and that's a risk. That's a big risk. I think I'm going to risk it. We're going to risk it for a biscuit. That's exactly what we're going to do. So, what was saying, we can go this way through the town, and then you've got your choice of going over the mountain here, or down this way, down that road there. That road's a bastard, by the way. That road is a bastard. The other route takes us over this way, so we'd go back the way we went before, and then flump over there. Or we could go through the town and go along this way, I guess. No, we couldn't. That's pretty much a sheer drop. Okay. Oh, yeah, you would have to go over the mountain that way. Well, basically, once this is a stretch of road that's a bit of a pain in the arse. Basically, once you get past this point, that's actually a lot steeper than it looks. This is a bit of an awkward corner. That's hella awkward. That's why there's a crane there, because that's where we got to with the twin steer last time we tried that mission. I do think, though, it will... I think it'll work. As long as we're careful around these corners, I think we can do it. And again, we could just go up this way. And this way's pretty safe with a very wide load. I don't think we're getting gold. Let's just get that out of our heads immediately. Okay. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. You can't reverse if you've got your low range on. Oh, this is phenomenal work, this. Excellent driving. Can't even back up into a trailer. Right, that should be enough. Next trailer. Boom. Right, so. How much wood did the woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I don't know. I hope you find you can chuck it, a lot of it, over to the warehouse right away. What? The warehouse, you're saying? Except, right, where are we taking it? Yeah, it is that place. Cool. Right, we know where we're going. We knew where we were going before. Right, let's chuck some wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I actually don't know the, I can't remember the, a woodchuck could, if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Oh, I can't remember the second bit of that, actually. A woodchuck could chuck wood. A woodchuck would chuck wood. Something or other. There's an ending to that I can't remember. I'm going to look it up later. Otherwise that's going to annoy me. Right, we're only carrying timber, which is dead light. So that should be fine. We've got a nice wide axle base, so we shouldn't be tipping. Famous last words. I think I'm going to take it over the mountain, through the town and over the mountain. That's where we're going. Through the town and over the mountain. Oh, here we go. Laser. That's coming in with the save there. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? That is the question. What's the answer? There is an answer. Alright, here we go. I don't know how many minutes we've got to do this. We're 2 minutes in and we're about, I'm going to say 10% of the way through. Yeah, not doing gold here. I think it's probably 7 or 8 minutes it's going to give me to get this done. Avoid that, avoid that, avoid that. There's an invisible wall. Not getting caught a third time. Not a chance. Oh, I've got an itchy eyebrow. I need to steer. Itch complete. There you go. I keep it wide. This is a nice tight corner. You got a fat trailer, and you will catch the inside of the corner if you're not careful. Oh, just caught it, but not too bad. Okay, again, nice and wide. Really on the inside to catch this. That's good. It's ideal. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's just straight on to get to the mountain pass. I'm wrong. I'm incorrect. Right, where's the road to the mountain pass? It is to the right. Oh, this is tight. Stop humping the side, you silly truck. Eep. Yeah, this is definitely catching. I'm going as wide as I can. Scraping that. Come on! Yes! It worked. Okay. Well, it should be doable. Okay then. Here we are. So just basically follow this road. The fact that it's raining is annoying. I think that makes the mud even slippier. Feels like it does anyway. It might not actually. Ah, leave me alone, you damn tree. I think we go right here? No. We go left. Technically it's straight on, but it's fine. Oh, why did I stop? Why did I stop? Ah. I'm driving through a river of poo. Right, I'm going to winch from the back end. Stupid, stupid, stupid. That one. There you go. Winch from the back. Lovely stuff. Don't get caught on that rock. Do not get caught on that rock. Don't even think about tipping. Okay. Don't know if the road's stable enough to take the low range off. Fuck it, we need the power. No, it is not stable enough. We're just digging a hole. We're catching the rocks there, but we made it. We made it up. This road is just mush, isn't it? Nothing of substance to this road. We're about to hit the 7-minute mark, so I think that's the point at which we will be failing at the gold medal. Oh my god. Oh no, no, it's being generous. It's going to give us 7.5 or even 8 minutes. Damn. Give me some power. Let's go. And then immediately... Actually, the power's okay. I don't know which way I'm going here. I'm going to pull myself into the... I think I'm going right here. Give me a second. Yeah, left is where you want to go if you want to try the ambitious way. I'm not feeling ambitious, I'm not going to lie. I just want to get this mission done. I've failed at it twice already. Each time you go through there, the road gets worse. Oh man. I hope that's not true. I'm pretty sure the map resets itself every time you leave it and come back. Oh, look at this. It's so muddy. Yeah, when it refreshes, it goes back. Yay! Thank fuck for that. But if you're on the same map going back and forth, it's a pain in the arse. Rocks and all. Yeah. We need the rocks. The only bit of persistent damage I've seen is at the lumberyard here. I knocked the fence over. Like I went directly through the fence deliberately because it blocked the entrance, and that's not refreshed for some reason. Not sure why. It's an odd one. Please. Okay then. Unfortunately, I know that the worst part is yet to come. Oof. A little bit of damage there. There's a couple of tricky sections here now, where I know that the twin steer hates. I know the twin steer hates these bits, and it does like to flip. Much more fun to be had, exactly. If it were easy, it wouldn't be fun. Okay, there is a chance I could flip even this wide thing here if I'm not careful. Oh, it's leaning. Oh, it's clipping that. It's clipping that cliff. Okay. Oh, it's going to go into that little divot there. I need to straighten up quickly. It's leaning. It's fine as long as it doesn't lean too much. We won't lose the cargo. Right, we're definitely in bronze time now. But you know what? I don't care. As long as it gets done, it counts as 100%. Regardless. As long as it gets done, I'm happy. Right, the other tricky bit is around this corner. There's a little pond that likes to grab your back wheels and tip you over. That's why you're not too bothered by the contest, exactly. You can get overly obsessed by the contests. Find no need for it. Right. I could go left, but I feel like I'm going to go right. I'm going to go right. It's the road I know. I don't really know that road yet. But it looks a bit narrow. I'm going to go this way. All right, here we go. This is the difficult corner. The twin steer likes to tip here. It loves the good tip. It's an awkward corner, this one. It is awkward. But luckily the wide axle base should tank it. It's all good. Nice. And that's it. That's the hard part done. Now we just need to get through this muddy bit. And jobs are good 'un. Right, we're on the road. On the road again. Do not press Y, do not press Y. Do not travel to the quarry. It's not Y, it's X anyway. Press Y all you like. Okay. This is a narrow entrance, and we've got a very wide trailer. See if we can get in without too much fuss. We can indeed. Lovely. All right. Let's deliver that, bad lad. Deliver it. Oh, yes. Nice. Right, let's sell the fuck out of this trailer immediately. Gonna bring it around. think I've already done that one. Yeah, I've done that one. Sell the trailer. It's sold. Nice. Okay then. I think. What's the red bit here? I know what that is. Yeah. Just chill here. Get out of the way of the garage so that you're not like destroying things as they come out. Right, so that's those competitions done. So what do we got left? We're 93% complete, by the way. So contracts all done, every single one. Tasks. I think we've got one left. Yes, one there in the quarry. That needs three bits. Trucks, I think we've got them all. Contests, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. So quarry, drowned lands. Okay. So one's a barrel delivery. Rocking and rolling. That looks like a scout one. Swimming and sinking also looks like a scout one. And Firewatch Tower Supply, that's a delivery one. Okay. So, I wish I knew what the cargo was. Maybe it'll tell me in the map. Global map. I think I just skipped time, sadly. Okay, so we've got, yeah, Firewatch to supply. That's a scout fuel trailer. Ah, so that needs a scout. Right. I think I've got a scout, like, literally there, ready to start that mission. Oh, and it's the perfect scout as well. the Tatooine. Lovely stuff. You know what? Let's get in the Tatooine and let's get that one done. 69% fuel. Nice. Speaking of fuel, I'm a bit low, to be honest. I need to get some fuel for myself. So I'm going to go get myself a quick cup of tea. And when we come back, we're going to do a few of the contests, I think. Nice. BRB, don't go anywhere. Enjoy some bullet tunage.